Hi, within our Applications of Technology course, we have an overview of the final project. Within our final project, the professional standards that we will focus upon are the ISTE standards, and 4 specific ISTE standards are what we will engage within our course environment. The ISTE standards for students, for teachers, for coaches, and for administrators. For our additional unit readings, please note that we do have additional unit readings that change semester by semester considering the viability and updating of interesting current information, so please carefully review the additional readings available within this unit of instruction. Concerning our final project proposal resources, the final project within our course is focused upon developing a website environment. And recognizing that there are so many different environments in which you can develop a website, I've listed several here for you, whether it be Google Sites, Course Sites, which is a free Blackboard learning management system type environment, Wix.com, and several others that you have to choose from. Please go out, analyze each of these different website environments from which you can choose and decide which one is most appropriate for you within your own professional area or areas of expertise, as well as if you already happen to have a comfort level with, let's say, Google Sites. You've already developed a website within Google Sites previously. You may want to try something different such as Wix.com. Again, only focus upon the free environments. I am not asking you as a part of this course to go out and purchase any type of website environment. You don't need to go to any of the for-pay environments. Everything that I've listed here has a free component for you to use. And for our assignment, setting up the website for our course experience, that is the assignment. So after you have gone out and reviewed all of these different environments in which you can develop your own website, the idea is that you develop a professional web presence that you can easily update as you progress throughout your course experiences, as well as when you're looking for a new job, when you're looking to enhance your career capabilities within your current professional realm. You may want to have an easily accessible web environment that someone can go out and review your philosophical statement, your resume, samples of your professional work that you would want to make available throughout the digital community. And something that is vitally important to recognize, especially within this website framework, is that anything you post out there can be viewable by anyone in the world unless you have password protection, which is one of the reasons that Course Sites is available for you. Even though it is a learning management system, you may want to have a firewall and password protect access to anything that you're putting out there. So that's why, even though I don't suggest it for someone who hasn't worked within a learning management system previously and understands how to set up courses in Blackboard, even though it's amazingly easy using Course Sites and amazingly easy within the Blackboard environment as well, I don't want to mandate that you go and have a significant learning curve. It's going to be difficult for anyone who hasn't developed a website previously or in the past several years. It's so much easier than it used to be to develop a website. It will be amazing for you, and that's one of the reasons that we're actually doing this as our major assignment, developing a website, because it is so easy to get out there and develop your own web presence, put yourself out there professionally. And this is the digital age, and consideration towards exactly how you want to be viewed within this digital age, within this cognitive age or information age or whatever age term label people are using these days. It's important to consider. So our final project will reflect a digital product environment specifically focused upon a website product. So for setting up a student website for this course, please, once you've evaluated and you've chosen which development environment you want to use, notice the very bottom of the screen, once your website has been set up, to reflect your efforts, please submit the following information within a word process document. So what development environment you're using, whether it's Google Sites or Wix or Course Sites or whatever environment. Tell me the development environment that you've chosen for yourself. Offer me the website homepage web address. How do I access your website? For example, if you set up Course Sites, then you will need to send me an invitation to join as a student. For something like Google Sites or Wix.com, just giving me, copying and sending me the web address is all that's necessary. So I need the development environment that you've chosen. Tell me which one. Then tell me how to access your website, the homepage web address, the URL, and then a screenshot of the homepage within your browser window. And the reason that I'm asking for a screenshot is that by the time you've developed an understanding and you've set up your website, you should have a home page, and there are different templates that you can implement with different themes, working in that environment, putting your name out there on your website environment, showing me, representing that you have begun to engage in setting up your website. So for this assignment, you're choosing which development environment that you're going to use for your website, designating that for me. You are offering me the way to access your website through a homepage, web address, URL, and depending upon the environment, you may need to send me invitations or information to access, and then a screenshot of the homepage within the browser window showing me that you have begun developing your website, whether you're choosing themes, whether you're putting some text out there. I want to see that you have been working in that environment. And then for the final project proposal, after you've set up your initial web page and you've sent me that information, okay, let's get started on the final project website. So, thinking about the final project proposal assignment submission is about figuring out how you're going to lay out your website. You need to think about that before you start developing anything. So you probably have already chosen your theme, but for your experience, I need specific information. I need the website environment, meaning which of the free website environments did you choose after careful research and analysis, playing around in the environment, seeing what the capabilities are. A second point, why the website environment is the most appropriate choice for you. You tell me why you chose the development environment that you did. I can't mandate for you why Wix is more important than Google Sites, which is more important than Course Sites for you. You tell me why you chose that environment. And then an initial layout of your website, just framing it out a little bit for yourself. What needs to be included? It may just be as simple as an outline format. What needs to be included on what pages? But it must include a professional statement, summary, or overview, whom you are as a professional, what your belief structures are, and that will depend upon who you are professionally speaking. Are you a K-12 educator? Are you an instructional designer in business industry, medical education? Who are you? And reflecting as much in your website and understanding that the professional statement, summary, or overview will change. Hopefully it will shift as we learn throughout our course experience, but it will also shift throughout your graduate degree program, and it will be reflected in your professional statement, summary, or overview. Right now this is an initial effort. Setting up a resume. I know that so many people have resumes, but they haven't updated them in years. It would be useful to have a resume or a curriculum vitae, depending upon what your environment may be at the moment, and laying that out in a professional format, updating it for yourself. You're going through this graduate program for a reason. At some point you will have a new graduate program, a degree conferred, that you will need to integrate into your resume. So this is an opportunity for you to design, develop, and implement a current resume or curriculum vitae, depending upon what your area of expertise may be. And then an INST 6031, or our Applications of Technology course, unit by unit assignment deliverables. For each of our assignments we have different deliverables that are expected of you, and integrating those into your website is an expectation. So Exactly how is your course instructor going to evaluate this? The final project proposal assignment evaluation rubric is available. Notice within the assignment area you do have that assessment rubric available for you and as a guide for you. It's not a guess how your assignment, final project proposal assignment submission will be evaluated. So as you review the evaluation rubric, that will be made available to you and for further understanding, and to ensure that you have every opportunity to be successful. And within our discussion environment, final project proposal discussion, you have your Part 1 post where you are offering the information to access your web-based environment and why you chose that web-based environment. As well as Part 2, reviewing everyone else's ideas and decisions that are made. Why did they choose this one? You may decide after reviewing other people's reasonings that you want to change your final project proposal. Okay, but without reviewing everyone else's information, asking pertinent questions, sharing information. For example, someone who has never worked within a learning management system and they've chosen course sites. It may be useful for you to mention that, you know, I've used course sites before. It may not be as easy as the instructor is suggesting, so you may want to reconsider that at this point, or offering additional resources. Hey, I found these great tutorials for Google Sites and I just wanted to share with you since it seems that you're going to be using Google Sites. All this great information, and that's part of Part 2, learning from each other, sharing information that you've already found. And again, the discussion board evaluation rubric is available for your review.